What's happening with my subscribers, man? This story right now.
Dirty weather on the six.
Come around when you're back against the wall and ain't got shit. Who be the real ones that got your back like the shells spitting out the mag on some hood shit? Who be the real ones that come around when you're back against the wall and ain't got shit? Who be the real ones that got your back like the shells spitting out the mag on some hood shit? Is you active? Keep it 100. When the phone hit the fan, do you really function? A lot of niggas talk, say they be with the shit. Never pull the trigger.
Oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, let's smoke, motherfuckers. How you feeling, man? You got that thing. You muted.
Shit, I'm all right. I'm all right. How about you?
Shit, man, I'm still stranded on COVID death row.
Oh shit. Still feeling like shit?
Nah, not really. I just, I feel like I'm doing the right thing as a human being by keeping myself on quarantine.
Hell yeah. It's tough duty.
I hate to say it, but I think everybody at some point in their life is gonna have to do this. That shit is like super highly califragilosis contagious.
Yeah.
It's like I can't like I'm a believer.
Yeah.
I really became a believer when I was like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, man, shit, look, it's only one line, right? But then all of a sudden I come back and the allotted 10-minute time that you're supposed to take, oh yeah, that motherfucker had the other line in that thing.
Oh shit.
I was like, oh, it's over. I had plans.
Damn, that's fucked up. I took one too, but my shit had the one line. That was it. I was like, cool. That one line had me stressing. I was like, is that supposed to be there? Hold on, man. Like, I thought I was supposed to have no lines. I'm like, no, you're good. All right.
Yeah, that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. The fucked up part is that you really don't feel that fucked up like that. I don't
Yeah.
feel that fucked up, but at the same time, shit. Every once in a while, I might have a little cough or something. It's a little something, but not enough. I ain't on my pockets or nothing. It
Yeah.
ain't over.
Hey, if it wasn't that name on it, you probably still be just doing your thing, hitting the streets, battling it, huh?
Man, I would have thought it was some regular shit.
Yeah.
So the man.
What's going on? What's up, Smoke?
Oh shit, yo.
I'd have thought it was some regular shit and been doing regular shit.
Yeah.
But the fact that
End zone, Jace. Hey,
yes,
turn
sir.
that alarm on, and I'll be back.
Like I remember Big Bass said something about like not doing too much different than what you normally would have. I don't know if that's good advice, but I've been able to do everything that I've been doing. That's for sure.
Yes.
Let me run a check real quick. Hey, who was just hitting the keyboard? Was that you, Smoke?
Uh-uh.
So somebody
Oh, that
hit
was
you,
my
right?
Alexa turning off. Probably you heard. It said, dun dun.
Yeah.
That was Alexa turning off.
That sound like when you was walking by the piano and you just, you tap a couple keys just because.
Yeah,
Duh.
nah.
Little
No,
cute.
sir. Shit. I don't have my hoodie out here. All right, I'll just turn the heat up. Okay. It's Gucci. It's Gucci. Okay, lighter.
So you got the 1 week restriction or 2?
I got the one thing.
That's not bad.
How come you only get one? I mean, not only. I mean, how come only? But I'm saying like it don't like you don't have to do the extra time like I gotta do.
Because like it starts over. Like mine
Mm.
started over. I was living with 2 strikes for a minute. And once that shit reset, then you get a warning first. The warning don't do nothing. And then the first strike is 7 days. The second strike is 14.
Gotcha.
I have not ventured past that, nor do I
Gotcha.
want to try.
Caribbean up. Oh yeah, I was doing something. My bad. Tripping. You turn the alarm on? All right.
So you been catching up on your Netflix, watching any documentaries or anything?
Man, I've been watching the Wu Tang.
It's actually about Wu-Tang?
Yeah, I think I finished it though. I think it only had 2 seasons. What up, Bam? We live, man. You ready? Oh shit, nah. Take your time. You a little older. You want that everything come out right.
That's cool.
Hey, that'd be funny when the OGs remember you and they knew, nigga, you had jokes then. You gonna have jokes now.
Yeah.
Hey, I was always the young homie that the older homies love to see coming. Cause I'm gonna make you laugh.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm pretty sure like I'm gonna be stranded on death row for probably another 5-6 days. So what do you think the first place that we should check out should be? It got
Um.
it gotta be an interesting place because remember, we're gonna be filming as if I'm a student. Cause I really am. Cause I've been fishing wrong my whole life.
You got to pick the fish. What you trying to go? What you trying to go catch? And then
Anything
we
that'll
gotta
jump on anything that'll jump on the hook.
see that's gonna be too widespread. We're gonna have to narrow it down. I have to like find out
At
what's
this
hitting right now.
at this point in my life, I'll be happy with a bluegill hole.
We'll make that happen for sure. We'll have to look and see what's our best options, where to go locally that the fish are biting at, and what exactly is biting.
Like so in like Lake Natoma, right? There's no
Uh,
waves or nothing. So being on a boat, it's no stress, huh?
nah, no stress at all, and it's
Hey,
only
I'm gonna
five
come in
mile
on
an
my
hour
other
lake.
phone. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, only a 5 mile an hour lake, so you can't even if there is another boat out there or anything, they can't like go flying by you or nothing.
Okay,
Mostly
okay.
kayaks out there.
It gotta be like because I'm really like I want to learn how to fish the right way anyway. So you and Smack, y'all gonna have to give commentary and everything.
Do the whole shebang. You have to come up with a name for that one.
I thought about it. I was trying to combine all three of our names, but that's too many syllables.
Too much going on.
Yeah, but it ain't so bad though. Shit, I wouldn't even be mad if it was just you and Smack's name combined. Cause I'm aligning my passion with y'all's.
Hell yeah. Everybody, man, once you catch a fish, it's a whole nother story. Some people that say they never gone fishing before, all they need is that one little tug back on the end of that pole, and it's a wrap. They're hooked.
Man, I'm telling you.
That's how Smacks was, I think.
I think he need classes though. He's addicted.
Yeah, he took it to a whole nother level.
Like he out there in the kayak. Like shit. What if you can? Hey, like, do you think you could kayak fish in a place like Clear Lake?
You probably can. I've only been to Clear Lake once, and the one time I was there, it was like super choppy. So I don't know if you want to.
So you've never seen none of the monsters that came out of Clear Lake?
Oh yeah, I've seen the videos and the stories and shit.
Yeah, hey man, hey, it's some unnaturally large shit in Clear Lake.
Isn't that shit like
you hook one of, man? I'm talking about catfish the size of your arm.
Yeah,
like they
like
you put the wrong thing in the kayak. Say that again.
Isn't that like one of the oldest natural lakes around or some shit like that? Or like the third? There's something about Clear Lake that's weird.
I think it's something about like, hey, look, off top, them is the biggest bluegill. The bluegills is so big they look like crappie.
Yeah.
Like bluegills the same size as crappie.
Yeah.
The Dirty Smack Beam Show. Ah. Oh, I was Googling Clear Lake.
Is there something about that? It's like I remember reading it. It was something weird about that lake. I know when you pull up on it, you think you're on the ocean for a second. You're like, damn, this motherfucker's huge.
Yeah. History. Let's see what's saying. Pomo Indians. Geography. I don't know. But I know they got some monsters in that motherfucker.
Yeah, they do.
Like you ever went to a place where a natural lake where catfish is in there bigger than you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's some scary shit. Big ass old ass fish, man. That's the thing that trips me out is some of these fishes are older than us, you know? Sturgeon and catfish are hella old.
Older than us. Ain't that some shit?
That's some shit, right? When you catch a fish and you're like, this motherfucker's older than me, you gotta let him go.
I ain't never caught no old ass ugly. Well, nah, I caught a catfish like that out of the pond. I ate his ass too.
I said a person that looked like a catfish.
You got jokes too, Dirty.
Whatever do you mean?
I said I've seen a person look like a catfish.
How you people doing tonight, man?
Oh man, hey, I didn't caught that shit, man.
Don't say that, brother.
Yeah, I didn't caught that shit.
It might be all that weed you smoking.
I mean, I would like to believe that. But 2 positive tests later, I'm running out of options.
How was your New Year's, good brother?
Oh man, my New Year's was good, man. I brought it in at home. Oh, but like during the day though, like I went to the casino and they do giveaways and they call my girl name
Is that right?
for a little giveaway. So that was cool. But I was determined. Like the kids wanted us home when the clock struck 12.
That's right. Kicked it with mine.
What's up, big bad?
How you doing?
What's up with it, Bam? My bad.
So what's going on for 2022 with y'all, man?
Man, it's all about. See, last year my thing was 2020, but it was all available avenues, AAA, right? That was last year. This year is 2020U. This is 2020U.
Yeah,
This is about
crypto,
2020 working on
man.
you.
The crypto, homie. Don't talk.
Well,
hmm
mine's
That's
been
what I'm
busy
getting
so
to.
far. You
Hey,
know,
hey, Bam, you familiar with cryptocurrency yet?
I be hearing people be sending me texts. I don't respond to that, man. I don't know.
Hey, you should come
You
see
remember
me
that dude
tonight then
Banjo?
at 8 o'clock. I'm telling you. Sorry, but just saying, I'm doing it for beginners, and you'll understand it better
All right.
and why you
Like
should
that's
do it.
like you remember, hey Bam, you remember how back in the days the transition of money, how we traded money in the pen. Remember it used to be mail outs.
Exactly. Then
We
it
used to have
became
to mail out and wait 15 days and all that shit for the mail and all.
green dot.
And then it went to Western Unions and MoneyGrams.
Yeah,
Remember?
I'm still
And then it
doing
went
that.
to the green dots
Green
and
dot.
stuff. Okay,
Uh,
so out here in the world, that shit didn't transgress like a little further to where it's a language that we could all get because they dumbed it down for us.
All right.
So that's what Smoke doing. Like this stuff that I wish I could have got when I first came home. I ain't gonna lie. But now it's so easy. Like they got Cash App. Like, did you ever notice on your Cash App that you
Yeah, they
could
got that.
trade, you could invest money in cryptocurrency on the
Yeah,
Cash App?
yeah.
It didn't used to always be like that.
Well, I might end up fucking with it when income tax comes. I don't know, man. I'm looking for a legitimate investment. You
And
know,
then you got what we call a. I mean, when you come home, we come fresh home. Our minds was like sponges. I'm talking about sponge on a high level.
I know that. Shit, man. This dude Banjo used to tell me about that in the pen.
About
You know,
cryptocurrency.
yeah.
yeah,
You
that's
know,
where it's at right now, man.
I be seeing people on TikTok and everything say they really doing that.
You remember when they showed the Wolf of Wall Street in Old Folsom?
Yeah,
Was you there?
I checked that out.
Man, so the Wolf of Wall Street, that was back when Wall Street was complicated.
Uh huh.
So now, fast forward, I'm talking about in the last 3 years, they didn't dumbed it down for us.
All right. So how much you need to invest in that though?
It depends how much you want to invest. You can invest as low as $1. That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, you come tonight, but it's gonna be like the first little like course. You feel me? And then I'm gonna start doing them. Me and my cousin gonna start doing them like almost once a week, twice a week, something like that. We got to come up with how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna come up with where we're gonna do that shit like twice a week and give niggas courses on that shit. You know what I mean?
All right. Well,
'Cause we trying to get all our family up on it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the YouTubers are already doing it, and it's a way to make some money. But don't think that it's just gonna. I mean, well, it could just happen overnight. You get what I'm saying? But the ones that we're about to give, and the knowledge that we about to give on, nigga, you could buy your shares for like 3 cents right now. Like how Bitcoin was at like 3 cents, and it shot up to like 44,000. You get what I'm saying? So we gonna
yeah.
show you the shit how to do that type of shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So Yeah, you just gotta tune in, and then all them questions, anything you got to ask them then. On me, we're gonna give you all the answers that you need. You know what I mean, pertaining to whatever's going on at that moment.
I feel you on that.
There go that
Shit, hop right in
Giants
front of
fans again.
fuck.
So
No,
hey, so what's it been like? What's your adjustment been like, Bear?
It's good. Watch this, man. I experienced some racial shit at my job last week, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
laughed at it, right?
nuts.
I'm the only brother working at this company. But me and one essay that work in the warehouse, we cool as fuck, right? And he was standing out there, and we had went out on the job site, and everybody on the job site reported I said, right? So the boss got at me and say, "Oh, I know you ain't the only one said that, but since you the new guy, they trying to throw you under the bus." No, they ain't trying to throw me under the bus. They trying to get me fired. This is what my head is saying, right? So I ain't.
Yeah,
So then I asked the boss. I said, "Man, I'm ready to drive out." He yelled at me. So the
Damn.
penitentiary showed up in me. I say, "Man, why you got to yell? What's the problem?" He said, "I can't hear." Well, you should tell me you can't hear because you're yelling at me, right? But good, nothing happened. So I went out. I came back, right? He said, "Man, is you all right?" I like, "I'm cool, man. It's just, it's how y'all talk to people. It's the way you got to talk to people. I don't give a fuck if I work for you or not. It's still it's the way you got to talk to a person, right?" So everything was cool. And the man checks my phone when I went to the hospital for my asthma. And my girl told him what happened. Shit, he sent me a long ass text like a letter saying, "I hope you're okay." Woo, woo. I went to work Monday. Everything was cool, right? As soon as I got off the phone with you earlier, he got back, said, "Yeah, the lineup is tomorrow. It's 10:30. So that means I know I'm gonna be working till about 8 o'clock tomorrow night, right? And I don't be
Yeah.
the job is cool, but I ain't used to working 12 hours or 16 hours. You feel me? And
Damn.
I'm the biggest motherfucker on the crew.
Did you work PIA?
No, no, no. I work PIA and new folks and PIA laundry, and I quit because I could never watch Monday Night Football. You feel me? So I
Yeah.
stopped. You feel me? But
During COVID, they started making the motherfuckers that was on the hill in PIA. They was
yeah.
making their ass work until 8 o'clock at night.
But other than that, man, it's like I'm shaking more people. Like I found out a lot of dudes that I thought were really my friend is really out to get me in some bullshit, and I don't want to get caught up in no drama out here. You feel me? So I went to this little get together last weekend, and it was a young dude in there. Man, this dude, he's like, "Hey, OG, you look familiar." I already knew where it was coming from, right? So I don't volunteer my nickname or nothing. He said, "But man, I'm from Southside, man. I'm known all over in this gang circle." I said, "Was that right?" "Well, I don't know you." He like, "What?" I said, "Man, check this out, brother. I'm not in over here for all that. I'm here to have a good time. You want a drink?" So they see I'm ready to go. He's like, "Hey, OG, I wasn't pressing on you." I said, "I know you wasn't pressing on me. It's like people on the streets don't know how to talk to people, man. Not everybody, just some people don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to have a normal conversation. So I'm learning how to not go around that type of environment. Stay focused on me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Other than that, I'm gonna have that sit down like I was telling you, and everything
Hey,
is cool, man.
would you care to hear my experiences when I first came home?
Oh, yes, sir.
So when I first came home, what I realized was a language barrier, and
Yeah,
the language difference from what they were speaking made it to where I either thought they was talking about me, or I felt like they was talking over my head on purpose,
yeah,
or like I felt like a lot of times like I'll be talking about my experiences, and because they couldn't relate, I couldn't find a common ground with them.
yeah.
But
Well,
at the end of
that's
the
how,
day, what I realized is that like you gotta bring them to you because it's your story. Like
yeah,
you are. There's only one way that they ever could have created one you. That's
yeah,
Bam. Like there's only one you, and your story is great.
yeah,
And they just gonna have to. They might not hear it at first, but eventually, when you scream loud enough, they gonna have to hear that motherfucker. because
But
it's
without,
lessons, it's pure lessons all the way through that shit.
yeah. Well, man. Other than that, shit, it's cool. I mean, I just got to associate myself with the right people. I'm not trying to get caught up in no bullshit that's going on in these streets. These streets of LA is wicked, man. They real wicked. People don't care who they shooting. You feel me? And I'm trying to stay away from all type of activities like that. You know what I mean? The
Man,
biggest problem in LA, man, is homelessness. That shit be making me mad when every time I go to work and I see people homeless. That shit bothers me, man. It bothers
yeah,
me, you know.
that shit is statewide. Actually, that shit is countrywide though.
That shit bothers me, you
But
know.
LA got some spots where it just looked like it probably looked the same way when you left.
No, like watch this, man. When I left, it wasn't nobody sleeping in tents, brother. People didn't camp out on major boulevards. It wasn't like that. Now it's like that, and it's terrible. It ain't, and this the cold part. It ain't just. I work in North Hollywood, man. It's like that in North Hollywood. It's everywhere. I'm like, damn.
North Hollywood. So where's the strip? What part of Hollywood? That's West.
I work on Lancashire Boulevard, past Universal Studios. That's the same street, but a long ways from there, right? It's just, I understand certain people's situations and why they went homeless. I don't understand why young dudes out here homeless. I don't understand that, man. I mean, understand it's a mental health issue. People need to seek help and stop selling for whatever. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's why it bothers me. You know,
But you have something in you that they probably don't, and that's that the ability to not quit.
hey man, if a person can ask you for some money every time they see you, they got the ability not to quit. You understand what I'm saying? It's just it's sad, man. I can't relate to it. I don't know, man. Shit. Like my baby be telling me, if it don't concern me, it shouldn't bother you.
I mean, but you gotta think, man. You gonna be going through a lot of realizations,
Oh yeah,
and like they gonna be coming like daily, cause you was gone for 32. You said
yeah.
32 years.
See, all that I'm learning how to turn an eye on some shit. I ain't always seeking negative shit, man. I'm looking for the positive in whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And most
Indeed,
people, yeah, some people act like they like dwelling into negativity, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, you got to always keep yourself first before anybody else. If I'm doing all right, I'm trying to help the next person do all right. I don't ever want to be selfish. You know what I mean? I wish I could help everybody, man. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to save the world. I'm just trying to save a few people. You know, that's all that is.
that's what that man. That's very selfless. And that's what's up.
Yeah, so shit. A
So
lot of
tell us about the sit. Tell us about the sit down.
all right, well, the sit down is scheduled for January the 29th in Compton, California. It's gonna be with some inner city girls and boys, $280 short of the goal, right? We're gonna have it though. We got backpacks. The money, the funds is for feeding them. I'm gonna have tacos. I'm gonna have the people that make tacos and burritos and stuff like that. I'm gonna even have the dude there to do pieces too, right? And I'm gonna have Freeway Rick gonna be there. A few other people gonna be there, and I got two women coming. I'm trying to get a third woman to come. One of my little homegirls that used to gang bang. Now she's taking care of foster kids. Got herself together. The
Mm-hmm.
aim of this is to try to get the young kids to not want to be gang members. To let them know that your gang is not your family. But now I understand some families, some people believe because the household was so fucked up, they ran to a gang and allowed that to be your family, right? I'm trying to tell them
Yes, sir.
that my neighborhood wasn't my family, they're my homeboys, and I got some of them that I love like family members, right? But I didn't start gang banging because I came up from a fucked up home. That's just a myth that society put out there. And if they don't know,
Mm-hmm.
only people really tell you this is gang members why they gang bang. but it's other things to do. It's I want the kids to know that it's cool to be a geek today. You understand what I'm saying? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that you ain't got to settle for less, and being a gang member is selling for less, right? It's only two things come up out of gang banging: death or the penitentiary. If you don't want that, don't be a gang member. So we're gonna see how it go. I believe it's gonna help. I got a homeboy, he got his own little school in Moreno Valley. He gonna be one of my speakers, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's all for boys to help boys, help them get jobs, teach them trades and all that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it's gonna be. If you can't make it, like I was telling you, I'm gonna send you the link. I want you to go live where I can talk to you too, right?
Yep.
But I believe it's gonna be a success. You feel me? I got
Yeah. Hey.
my nephew-in-law gonna bring his football coach for the Snoop Football League. He gonna bring his entire little team. You feel me?
Yes,
Because my
sir.
nephews watch my YouTube, so they like what they see. You feel me? That's the purpose I'm doing. I don't have no biological kids, but I don't never want my great nieces and nephews or my little old great cousins that's kids to go through what I went through. You understand what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
I'm just trying to
So
uplift the inner city youth, man. You ain't got to always play baseball or football or basketball to lead a ghetto. You can be more than that. You can be a lawyer. You can be a doctor. You can be anything you want to be. All you have to do is put the energy in it, change your attitude, and everything gonna work out the way you want it to work out. You know what
yes,
I mean?
sir. Hey,
So that's
Bam.
yeah.
So let me introduce you to the homie Mikey GP right there.
All right.
Hey, what's the deal?
How you doing,
Hey,
brother?
and
Hey,
Mikey,
man, living, man.
how many
Huh?
years did
Honor to
you
meet
just do?
y'all. Huh?
How many years you just did?
Man, I just walked off 15 years, 290, I want to say 96 days.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's a good thing. Welcome
And
home.
how many years? How long you been home?
I've been home about 32 days, man.
Oh
Woo.
man, it's a blessing. Where you parole from?
I went to camp. I made it all the way to camp, bro. I started out in New Folsom on that Sea Yard. And by the time I made it home, you know,
I
programming,
was in
positive
New Folsom on
programming,
Sea
man.
Yard in '96.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I didn't get there till 2007,
Yeah,
but I
you know,
was there. Probably some of the same people. I know some of the dudes that opened it up there, and they was still Snoop and all them old dudes, Reese Cup and
Reach Cup,
Mr.
my
Pitt.
boy.
Yeah, Reese Cup from 20s, OG.
Yeah,
Used to work me on the Scrabble
yeah,
game and all that.
yeah, that was my boy.
Yeah,
Man, him opened up
OGs.
New Folsom together.
Right.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
'96. You know,
Yes,
but
sir.
Hey. When we was in Calipat, remember when I told you I was in Calipat, Bam?
yeah.
This was my celly.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
all right, all right.
Bad
Hey,
actors.
so anybody that's ever seen Big Herc, when I said he pulled me out the cell and they told me they wanted to wink and all that, this is my celly right here.
All
The
right.
person,
Yeah, that
the
was some shit
person,
right there.
the person that took the picture of me with the $1,800 cash. That's the
Right.
nigga that took the
That's right.
picture.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, man. We was living, man. That little year and a half, we was really living. That boy
Yeah,
put me up on a whole lot of game. All I knew how to do was gang bang. My boy showed me how to get money in prison.
yeah, yeah. It's a whole
Then he
lot
was
of money
telling
in
me how to,
prison,
you
though.
feel me though? But even after that, that boy told me, I remember that boy Dirt told me, he was like, man, I got a book, man. For the first 2 years of my life, I know everything I'm gonna do every day. I said, ain't no way
Yeah,
you know what you finna do. That nigga pulled out about 3 composition books. I'm like, God, Lee, boy, you serious, huh?
that's right. Yeah, man. I'm glad you at home, brother.
I appreciate it. I
Ain't nothing
appreciate
better
it.
than your freedom, man.
I'm trying to participate in this community building, man. Like, even when I was in there busting down, I used to tell all the people, man, like, look, this community building over there, I don't know what they doing over there, but over here we trying to get the community right.
That's
So,
right.
I'm trying to be a part of this community building that my boy Dirk done put together, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm out in LA doing, man.
That's
That's
what's up,
I think that's giving back. We owe them. Watch
for
this.
sure.
If you was a participant in the destruction of your community, you owe your community to help it get it right, man. I don't care what
Exactly.
nobody say. And that's what I'm out here doing, man. Sometimes it get frustrating, but I don't let that bother me though. You feel me? I don't
Yeah.
Hey,
let
hey, GP. Hey, watch
Yeah.
this. Hey, Bam. Hey, how many years did you do?
32 years.
Woo! Soldier.
No shit, that was I survived because of God. Shit, I was fucking up. Then my last 2 or 3 years, I ended up being a mentor in Health Right 360. That's how I ended up leaving Calipac, going to Old Folsom. I was a junior counselor in the drug program up here, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do the right thing, man. I'm
That's what's
loving my
up.
freedom. It's good. You feel me? I still get up early as a motherfucker. Sometimes when I oversleep, I get mad at myself.
How
Hmm.
long you been out, Bam?
About a year and something.
So
Man,
years.
that's a blessing.
About a year and something. Been complicated. Don't get me wrong now, Dirty. I didn't had to show out one time. Like I remember an incident, man, a dude pulled a knife on me and told me to go get my little homies.
Damn.
Go
Hmm.
get your little homie for a fade. I went and got my little homie, but it wasn't the little homie he thought I was going to get. You know what I mean? And I pulled back up there with that AR and like, what's up, man? You feel me? Oh, brother, my homeboy got at me, man. I ain't know you was 60 something years old. That's on me. I said, no, brother, this on me. You don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I wanted to do. About 2 days after the incident, I go to the store. I had my great nephew with me, 6 years old. That dude paid for everything I was getting my little great nephew, and then slid me an eighth of weed. I barely smoke weed, right? He say, OG, man, I heard about you, man. My big homies told me about you, man. I really apologize. I'm like, man, we good, brother. We good. But don't be pulling no weapons on them people talking about going to get their little homies so they can get that fade. You feel me? Don't do that.
Man,
That
you
ain't
ain't no telling who you about to come back with.
you feel me? That ain't cool. But I caught myself on that, and that taught me something because my girl was telling me to stop hanging out. So if I wouldn't have been hanging out, that wouldn't have happened. You feel me? So now I don't hang out like that. When I dip in the neighborhood, I'm dipping through to speak to some of my homies' parents or something that they still living, check on somebody that I got a lot of love for, then I keep it moving. You know, uh, ain't nobody gonna save my freedom but me. My job,
Yeah.
didn't save my freedom but me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't appreciate my freedom. I love my freedom. Feel me? I don't
So
never want to go back to
so let
prison.
me ask you this.
Yeah.
Mikey GP, he been out like he ain't in what you say, 32 days?
Yeah.
What would you tell yourself that
Yeah.
just been
32
home
days.
32 days? What would you tell yourself?
Who me?
Yeah.
Take your time. Don't nothing come overnight. Prison taught me how to have patience, have
Right.
patience, find you a good job, find you a good woman, and find you some good friends.
That
And
part.
everything gonna work out like it's supposed to work out. You feel me? It's like sometimes, man, when we do long stretches in prison, we got to play the streets like we played prison. We ain't associate with everybody in prison, so we ain't got to associate with everybody on the streets. You know what I mean? Uh, don't dwell into bullshit out here. It's a lot of bullshit in society because people don't care about nothing. But in actuality, they do. When they get caught up in situations where they ain't never gonna come home, get shot. That's when they start caring. Don't be have a heart out here. You can't be heartless. You got to have a lot of compassion for whatever. That's how you're gonna survive on these streets. I don't care what nobody says. You feel me? You got it's a lot of youngsters out here, man. I ain't trying to say they need a father figure, but they need a male figure in their life. You feel me? They need a mentor in their life. And a
What
lot of
type of what type of male figure would you say that anybody that survived through the prison system, what type of male figure do you think that the prison system was created?
well, it ain't about that the prison system created. See, first of all, prison system will create a beast, homie. Because dude, when we go to prison, For some strange reason, when you do stretches in prison, your first 2 or 3 years, you start hating the people that you really got love for. Because they ain't
Mm-hmm.
doing what you want them to do. If you ask them for shit, they giving you excuses on why they can't send it. You know what I mean? But in
Mm-hmm.
reality, they life didn't stop because we went to prison, right? Prison, watch this, man. Whether you believe this or not, right? When I go to these schools and talk to people, I get more girls asking me questions than boys. Then I
Why
get,
do you think that is?
because girls looking for strong male figures in their life. They don't want no weak individual in their life, right? A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people, man, jail. You know how you go to jail, man, you don't get no write-up for 4 or 5 years because you walking away from shit. You might let a motherfucker pop up at the gums, but you really want to whip on his ass. But you
Yeah.
got it focused in your mind that, hey, man, I'm determined to go home. I ain't gonna fuck my other date off. I'm gonna keep this
Yeah.
date,
Yeah.
right? Well, that's what people on the streets do. And these youngsters, they seeking guidance, man, because they getting the wrong guidance. And I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with their parents or nothing, but if you messing with a girl, them ain't your kids. Don't go in there trying to be the father. Be their friend. Cause you're not their father. Be their friend. Let them reach to you though, cause they gon' a kid will reach out to somebody that they feel they can trust and talk to. Believe that, man. I got a 6-year-old nephew, man. Every time I go with my little niece out, don't you know this little dude refused to go upstairs and play with his friends or his brothers? He'd rather be downstairs messing with his uncle. And the first thing he'd do is put it on my YouTube thing. He love to hear me talk like, hey, you don't want me to be no game. No, you better not never game back. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? And that's what we got to teach him, man. Prison, prison is not a bad place. It's
I
a
think
lot of
it's
good in.
what I look the thing that helped me is early on I looked at it like a big college, and
Well,
that's what
that's what it
changed my
is.
thinking.
That's what it is. That's how you gonna beat the system if you turn your prison term into a college term. And I ain't talking about just going to college, but turn into a college term. That's what you got to do. Some dudes go to prison, all they want to do is get on medication and sleep all motherfucking day. You feel me?
Man,
No, you got to stay mentally and physically active in prison. You understand what I'm saying? You got to occupy your mind and you got to occupy your body. You got to feed those two things in order to survive and be conscious to everything that's going on. Watch this, man. I had about 10 cell phones all the time I was in jail, but I still, to this day, really don't know how to work a cell phone. My little nephews is teaching me how to work a cell phone. You feel me? This generation of you, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, is the smartest generation's coming. And I'm just trying to stop them from being gangbangers, right? I'm also trying to stop them, other races from using the N-word. Don't call me that. I'm not cool with that. Don't call me that, right? We got to learn it's all about respecting each other. It's not
Mm-hmm.
about disrespecting each other, right? Every generation, man, they always say, what generation dropped the ball? They didn't know one generation dropped the ball. We all dropped the ball. You feel me? You had dudes go to jail, and they was good parents, good fathers before they went to jail. But when they went to jail, the mother didn't want to fuck with them, so that took them away from the father, the kids away from the father, because she ain't fucking with him. She don't want to take the kids to see him. Well, I shared this one time. I feel if your man in jail and he went to jail for a crime that was consistent of taking care of you and them kids, you should at least take your child up there to see his father once a month. You ain't got to have a relationship with the man. Take his kids so he can get to know his kids. Don't let him just know his kids through writing a letter. You understand what I'm saying? We got to all step to the plate and stop stepping away from the plate. And that's what's going on, man.
So let
That's
me
what's
ask you this. Let
going
me
on.
ask you this. Have you been out of state yet?
Yeah, I've been out of state 3 times.
How do it
I'm finna go
feel?
to it feel wonderful. I'm finna go to Louisiana in May. Be with my family, kick with my family for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
I felt when I went out of state like I could breathe.
Yeah, well, you shit. I knew I can breathe once I walked out of prison. You feel me? The air seems different, right? I'm learning how to cook dirty. I got off
Mhm.
work today, made some spaghetti. I ain't never made no spaghetti in my life,
Man,
right?
you didn't have a brick with the thing, with the coil and the thing.
I ain't do none of that, brother. But listen, I'm learning how to cook. I'm willing, if my girl don't be at home, I'm willing to go in the kitchen and start cooking myself. I get
Mm-hmm.
on Google and see how long it get in directions on shit off Google. And I'm learning how to do it, right? Uh my goal for the summer, man, is to have a youth summer camp. Me and one of my homies here, preacher, we talked about that. Take the kids to a campsite for like a week or a weekend. You feel me? Go fishing. So I ain't went fishing since I was like 12 years old. I want to go fishing. I want to go hunting, rabbit hunting, squirrel hunting. I want to go do all that. I want to do all the things I miss doing. You know what I
Man,
mean?
you deserve it.
Yeah, so I'm learning how to adjust. That's basically what it is, man. It ain't people, it's dudes I know ain't never been to prison, ain't got a job, man. I don't understand that. I got a job. Then I got my own paint business. I paint houses on the side. You feel me? We got to stop being lazy, man. That's what people need to start doing. That's just, my point of view. So wait, ain't everybody just gonna sit there and smoke that good weed?
Shit,
I
hey.
mean, you preach, y'all. You speaking real shit right now, man.
All right,
It's a fucking generation of people that don't want to work and lack of common sense on just
Well,
basic
you were
respect.
proving everything that I've been saying, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna let him keep proving it."
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's
saying.
right. And that's just what it is, man. Let's listen to me. I refuse to fall in the trap of being a victim. And I'm talking about a victim towards no crime, a victim of stupidity. I'm never gonna be a victim of stupidity again, man.
Hey, I've had the same job for 7 years. You know what I mean? And
That's what I'm
I,
talking about.
so
That's what I'm
and
talking
if
about.
I could get one, and I got shot down at Home Depot hires felons. You know what I mean? And
Man,
I couldn't work there. And so if
Shit,
I
they
could do
shot
it,
my ass down too.
watch this. They shot. That was the first job I applied for, man. They shot me down.
if all
That's
of us,
crazy.
all of
That's
us,
crazy.
they shot us all down. Hey, they gave me an apron, a locker, and everything, and then said my shit got red flagged at the
Yeah,
very
that's
end.
crazy, man. They shot me down.
And then they
That's
didn't even
crazy
pay me
right
for that
there,
one
man.
day.
That's crazy right
And
there.
I've seen hella
But,
people in there that are convicts working in
hey,
there.
Big Bad, Big
I
Bad.
mean, yes, sir.
Hey, remember you was talking about Dickies?
Yes, sir. I do.
Hey, man, the other day I seen a youngster in some Dickies and they were skinny jean Dickies. He had to, hey, I just started laughing, man.
Yeah,
You had to get them altered to make them skinny
you had
jeans.
to, right? You had
I
to.
couldn't believe that, man.
Yeah.
I said, oh no, he done
I
fucked the
had the
Dickies up.
opposite feeling, man. I seen a youngster on a live earlier that was decked out
Yeah,
with Dickies on, creased up. Everything was creased up.
yeah,
And I was like, man, did you come from a time capsule, homeboy, or what? You know,
yeah,
because he was young. I was like,
yeah.
hey, man, you give me hope. Keep doing that shit, man. In this
Yeah, I
world of
seen.
fucking tight pants, we need more kids that respect the cultures, man. And he
Yeah,
was from
yeah,
LA, you know what I mean? So go figure, you know.
without a doubt,
Yeah, yeah.
without a doubt, man. That's just what we need. And what I'm finding out, man. A lot of these youngsters, even though they might be gang members, they really don't like what's going on.
They don't. This kid was humble, man. Not to cut you off, but you know what? I'm from the north, and
Yeah,
at his age, he should have shut me down right away, but he
yeah,
didn't. He heard me out and actually showed me respect. And then
yeah,
we started chopping it up, man. And it's like I wanted to tell him, man, that everybody I know had to go to prison to be that humble and learn that type of respect. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That he's displaying like somebody laced his ass up proper. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Somebody did right by him, and he gonna do right by somebody else. I could tell.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where it starts, right there, like you said, bringing it back. You know what I mean? That's where it starts.
That-
But in a
we got,
but in the way that he's doing it, a humble way, like not
yeah,
not no tripping bullshit. You know what I mean? Not on
yeah,
that bullshit, all that clout chasing bullshit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shit, me and Jaw was laughing yesterday because I said, Jaw, do you realize that we didn't have camera phones and we still got caught? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And these motherfuckers now are filming shit on purpose. They
Yeah,
tried to get away with it. You didn't. Fuck, man.
yeah,
Now there's a camera and a shot spotter on every fucking man.
yeah. We got to, I'm saying that. I talk to a lot of my little homies, man. They call me,
Yeah.
They be wanting to just talk sometimes. You feel me?
Oh
And
yeah.
they just they want somebody they can talk to, somebody they feel they can trust, man.
Yeah.
You
They
know?
need someone to speak life into them, man.
Yeah,
You know.
So
Yeah.
I'm doing my part, man. I'm doing my part. You know,
That's the way it
I believe
goes. Isn't it funny how that works, man?
without a doubt.
Like we never wanted to hear this shit when we were that
Yeah.
age. I know I didn't. I'd be lying if I didn't say I had people tell me like, "Hey, man, this is where you're headed." You know
Hey,
what I
watch
mean?
this, Big
And
Bad.
I didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's where I wanted to be headed. You know what I
I
mean?
got two cousins, right? They
Yeah.
older than me. One of them my idol. This dude just retired from Chrysler.
Shit.
Ex-gang member. Bought two houses and all his kids to college, right? I told him about 4 months ago, I said, man, I was talking to him. I started crying. I said, man, I don't ever want y'all to think what y'all was telling me when I was a kid. I wasn't listening. It's just
Yeah.
I ain't know how to apply what you was telling me then, but now I know how to apply it today.
Exactly.
That's what I'm doing.
So you know what? That's a good point you made there. It ain't like we wasn't hearing it because we wouldn't remember. I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't remember it. That means I heard it. That
You're
means I
learning
heard
now
it.
how to
The
apply it
seed
in
was
your life.
planted.
Yeah.
That shit was planted. It just took a lot
And
of
my
shit
cousin,
that I had to go through before I could find water.
yeah, they understood it. They was like, hey man, we understand, you know what I mean? And I even just told my father, big sister, that my auntie, I spent New Year's with her.
Yeah.
My auntie, well, I'm proud of you right now. You know, you're doing you. You know, I got a lot of my cousins in their 40s be like, now you're doing what a big cousin supposed to be doing. You shining because I'm trying to
Yeah.
do a lot of positive things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My family is full support of the things I do.
Just
You know what
one
I
thing.
mean?
Don't let that turn into pressure. You know what
Oh
I mean?
no,
Yeah.
that's what I'm not gonna let it do. I
You
can't
know what
allow
I'm
that.
saying? Yeah. Because it
I can't
can
allow
get like you're like, man, I got the weight of the whole family on me. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like sometimes that pressure it turns. Sometimes it turns from like motivation to a pressure. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
can
yeah.
if you don't use it right. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But I'm learning how to trust myself more too, man. I don't doubt myself no more. You know,
Yeah. That's.
just
I think we're our own biggest enemies, all of us, man. But you know
we
what?
are
We come
we
from
are
a
our own
place where you
people.
got to think everything through.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's like,
without a doubt,
yeah,
without a doubt. So I'm trying, man. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Everything it's gonna be all good. You know what
It's
I
gonna
mean?
be good. It's gonna be good, man. Hey, you know what? You and Smiley. I don't know if you ran across him, Mitch, on YouTube.
No,
The white dude that did what he do, Dirt 38 or 32, 38 years, I think, straight. And man, he's like you, man. He got out and he hit the fucking ground running. You know,
yeah,
started these little entrepreneurship business things and ventures and occupied himself, man. And he's been out for like 3 years now that I've been fucking with him. You know what I mean? Been out about 3 years. And
yeah,
man, that's I don't know
yeah,
the difference from doing like 15 to doing 30 other than 15. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. I know the way time moves in there, it all feels like fucking a million years. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's compared to out here. It's like sometimes I find myself sometimes thinking like, man, I need to go back just to slow shit down a little bit, but that's a short thought.
man. Let it always be. I don't
Yeah,
have that thought,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Shit,
You
you
know,
know. But
it's like, man, when I came out, I was like, I felt like I was 15 or 20 still. You know what I mean? And it's like, in
I
five
feel like
years, I
that
was
sometimes.
44.
I feel like that shit. I go play handball and basketball every Saturday if it ain't raining. Go to the park, play handball and basketball. But
I maintained for about 2 years until I got married. You know, the old cliche shit. Got married, and
yeah,
when I say maintained, I ran about 2 miles a day, did like 2,000
I do some
push-ups.
walking. I ain't
Like
gonna
I
do no running.
maintained real good for
All
two
right.
years, and then I just fell off, man. And now I work. I don't work out. I just work and destroy my body. That's all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna get all right, though,
It is
man.
gonna get all right. It's already all right,
All
man.
right, say it
You
again,
know,
man.
yeah, it's already all right.
Oh, dirt and lepers, huh?
Yeah, he's in the back just listening. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
about to put him
Well,
back in. I put him
I
on
got to go
timeout.
to
No.
work tomorrow, man. I was looking for some donations. I'm $280 short from my goal, y'all. Feel me? Need to put
Yeah,
my cash app up there, big man.
yeah.
You
Toss it out there.
know,
Let it do what it do.
$ Sherwood Hedgeman 131.
Hell yeah. Let's see. You won't. Shit. You can't type it on unless you go in
Yeah,
the.
I'm gonna type it in the comments, see if
Yeah,
you get
put
it.
it in the. Yeah.
Let's see.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. What's up, Moonbeam? How come you look like fucking 5 years younger tonight? 'Cause the
I got to
Niners won.
type it in. I got to type it in and come back.
I think right or something.
I'm gonna leave and come right back, big bad. Don't go
Okay,
off.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. What did you do? Shave or something? On the shave or something?
Nah, it's normal shit, really.
Oh, maybe the Niners won. Fucking, you're like, fucking breathe a little bit and shit. Man, why do I feel like I got somebody just sitting out there? Oh, Smoke Dog, he's in. Or did Dirt let him in?
Yeah, you let me in.
Oh, did he? Man, my bad, homie. I'm fucking blowing it.
No, you're good. I had to leave real quick to go call my cousin
Oh, that's
and
right.
get some stuff straight for tonight. I was just coming back for a minute.
What's good
I
with
didn't
you?
mean to leave like that. I had to go abruptly.
Shit, do what you gotta do. I ain't gonna get mad at you. Dirt might, but I won't.
Nah, it'd be alright.
Shoot.
You know it's not.
Yeah, what's good with
I had
you?
to, oh, nothing. I had a
Everything?
little stream I'm about to do, but yeah, I'm happy. Not like I'm good right now.
Oh shit.
I'm happy. Yeah, I got things going right. You know what I mean, for a change,
Oh yeah.
and you know, learning how to bounce back from minor fall offs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so did we decide you got a white and a black on those sweaters? Is that what we decided on the 2X?
Man, it's been so long, I don't remember, and I probably sold one of them, but I think I have all white now.
So what
I know
about?
that.
Are you planning on getting more black? Because I really want black. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a website that everything is going to be on, and you'll be able to go up there and just go ahead and grab whichever
Just
ones
to
you
say the
want.
very
And
least,
I have
my wife
different
got
colors
one
too.
like yesterday. You know?
Yeah, what size
Yeah.
is she?
Yeah. So for her, she's only like an extra large, I think. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
something,
see,
or a large.
that's a
She likes
common
big.
size, and I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
it because everybody
Right.
already took them off.
Right.
Man, I
got you.
sat there for hella long. You just sitting there with your fucking blinker on, dumbass. I'm sorry, y'all.
No,
Fuck,
don't get shot
fucking
over this.
idiots, man. Sitting there with their blinker on for like an hour and didn't get over. That's like
Yeah.
irritating.
I'm the opposite. I get mad as hell when motherfuckers don't use a blinker in their turn. I get mad.
Yeah.
Or make a lane
No,
change
no,
in
no.
front
It
of
was
me without a
fine, but
blinker.
goddamn,
Ooh, fuck, that shit gets
I
me.
waited for hella long for you to get over. You don't get it.
¿Dónde vas, cabrón?
Came, get in.
Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention again. Shit.
But yeah, I'm about to go into my website and just turn it on myself and let everybody just go ahead and go in and
Yeah.
let his shit be overwhelmed with orders. So then he like, oh, what the hell? Because
Oh,
the guy
so that's
that's
how it
print,
works.
the guy that's printing them
Gotcha.
is the one that's running
Put
my
it on the back order.
online store.
Yeah, so the back order basically.
Yeah.
Go to the
Well,
website.
it'll be like,
It'll
say
order.
you order it.
Yeah, gotcha. It's almost like it'll be made to order, basically. You know what I mean? That's dope.
All right, man. Hey, Bamm.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm typing it now.
All right, Big Bag got all the controls, so he can post everything.
Hey, do you see it, Bad?
Let's see where you at. You in the comments? You're
Oh,
on.
he put it in the private. He put it in the private chat.
Oh, you put it in private? That's good. I can put it. I can pull it from there, maybe. Or you can, Hunter. You know how to.
No, just paste it.
Yeah,
All right, y'all. Hey, respect. I gotta go. Y'all have a good night.
Hey,
All
be safe.
right.
All right, man. You have a good one, Smoke.
I appreciate that,
You
Big
too,
Bad.
boss.
Oh yeah, you know, you already know, homie. I got you. Let me just make sure that I copy
Hey,
all
Ben, what kind of car is that in that garage, man?
of Moved
Monte
in
Carlo.
Oh, the Camaro,
Oh, that's Camaro. Oh,
67.
68.
6'7".
All right.
67 got swim wings.
What you gonna do with it?
That's a project car I've had
That's
for
right.
since I was
That's right.
16. So
Here, let me see comments.
one money pit basically.
Y'all want to give me a 78 Coupe, put some hydraulics in it.
All right,
Make it.
there it goes. Right there, I think. There we go. I think we all. Shit, I think Drina was already on it. She already made it happen. Or did it show up? What the heck? I post. Oh, I'm right on top. Right there you go.
Did I do that or did you do that?
I did it right now.
Say, Dirty, what's up with that Green
But it
Bay
looks
stuff
like
in the
Drina did it
background,
too.
man?
Oh man, representing,
No,
I
you better
know.
put that
Sorry,
Tampa
you
Bay
need
back
some
there.
red and gold back there.
representing.
Tampa Bay, brother.
Man, I've been an outlaw. Hey, Bam, have you ever been to a Tampa Bay game?
Nope.
Put that on your list.
Oh, I got. Watch this. If Tom Brady there next year, I'm going. Right.
Just put it on your list.
My little niece's birthday was in September, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to Vegas and won about 4,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to treat her and her sons and her husband to the Rams game. You know how much I paid, man? $585. But I had a ball. I had a ball, man.
So your team, who's your team? Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. I like Tom Brady. Wherever you go, that's who I'm going for. Tom Brady, best quarterback in the NFL.
So you gotta wait
yeah,
for them.
that's
So you gotta wait
understandable.
for them to come through Vegas or LA or Dago.
Yeah, but if my money, watch this. I went and seen Green Bay and the Raiders when I first came home. My cousins and them took me.
He said cousin and her.
Right? Dudes
Mm-hmm.
went to the mobile home, went up there. They had the Airbnb. I got dudes in my family who love sports. Some of them dudes who want to do this. Their role, they want to go. That's what I'm trying to do. I ain't got no problem with me and my homies saying let's rent a car and go someplace, catch a plane, get us a room and watch a game. I want to go to Tampa Bay. I got to do that.
Yeah.
I want to go see the Philadelphia 76ers. I like Doc Rivers. You feel me?
Man, we got members in the Dirty Nation that's in Tampa Bay.
Yeah. You know. So I just want to. I'm gonna do a lot. This is my traveling year, man. You feel
Man,
me?
get it, man. Get that shit.
This is my traveling year. And
I can't wait till I get a traveling year. So.
You know, I'm gonna try to do a lot of that, man.
Hey, Bam. All I can say is get that shit. I had my traveling years.
Did?
Yes.
Do that. My girl loves
and I did it to death.
Yeah, you know.
Not me.
My girl want to take me to Hawaii, man. That's on my bucket list too.
I've been in California. I've been to Texas once when I was a little kid, and then as an adult, I've been to like Washington State, and that's it, man. And then LA a few times. And that's it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get there, man.
That's, San Diego. I went to. I have been to Mexico though, but I don't really count that. You know what I mean? I don't really count
Man,
that.
as long as that desire is there, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
I just gotta fucking find time, man, to do some shit like that. You know.
You gotta make time, bro.
I know, but how? You know what I mean? How it's like.
Write it down on the calendar and just fucking make it happen.
Hey, hold on, right quick, y'all.
Oh, but I mean, how do you get the time from work? Like, I understand everybody could put in for a week off or two. I could do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just.
Hey, Matt, are you willing to sign a contract? I'm gonna need your Saturdays for like the next 5 months.
Yeah, right. I'm just now talking to coaches right now for the next. You talking a baseball coach.
No, I was thinking about that Wu-Tang. He was like, I need you guys to sign this contract and give me the next 5 years of your life. It was like, what?
You made me my eyes flash for because baseball season's coming up. And with tryouts for Little League is Saturday.
So it's already time to start issuing Dirty Nation ass whoopings.
Yeah, it's time to start stretching them legs out.
And, oh, wait, shit. My team about to shit, I gotta get right.
I think
All
we
right, man.
hold
Well,
the top ramen right now, right?
yes, we do. All right, Big Bad. I'm out of here. All
All
you.
right, man.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
Bam. Hey, nah, Bam, you can still be on. Man. I'm up out of here though.
All right.
But you, like I
Stay on
said,
till
man,
about
me
8:30, man.
casa
I
su
got to go
me
talk to the
casa
wife.
su casa. That go.
Whatever
Me
bad they
casa.
want to talk about, man, I'm here.
Come on.
You know.
Shit, it's
That's
open
right.
forum tonight. We're chopping it. We're chopping it up about whatever. You
Well,
know,
hopefully I get
as
them
long as it's
donations, man. That's what I'm
positive. You
hoping
know.
for. Big Bad, you know. I hope they don't be shot tonight, you know.
Yeah,
But
they shouldn't be.
I'm really trying to do the right
The
thing,
one
homie,
good
you
thing
know.
about the nation is if they got it to give, then they got no problem
Yeah,
giving it. You know,
yeah. I'm learning how to
they're very generous, man. Very
like
generous.
I'm really learning how to live my life, man.
Me
I,
too. You know what's crazy? Like I'm
yeah.
barely so I've been home 13 years. You know what I
Is that
mean?
right?
Yeah, I did 14 and been home for 13, and I'm still just now, like literally this holiday season, still learning ways that it affected me, man. You know what I mean? That I
Yeah,
didn't know about, like desensitized me to a lot of things, and I can't enjoy Christmas and I can't enjoy birthdays, and
yeah,
it's not fair to my wife, because she likes to go out. She's a giver, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's like, it kind of affected me this year because I really learned that that's just one way that it kind of fucked me up. You know what I mean? In a
yeah.
sense, and uh, and I didn't even realize that all these years it took being married. These past 7 years to start really like starting to notice shit. But this one was just like a epiphany, man. This just came to me this literally this Christmas season, like that's a direct result of that shit, man.
Is that
And
right?
it's like birthdays. I not only do I don't care that they don't excite me. I actually don't like them. You know what I mean? I wish they would just come and go. You know what I mean? Birthdays, it's like
Why you don't like birthdays, Bat?
I just, man, to me, for one thing, I suffered from a lot of fucking anxiety. I'm ADHD. I've been that way. So as we were talking about earlier, how we come from a place where we got to think everything through. Well, it's
Yeah, yeah,
really bad for me because I got like 20 thoughts compared to most people's 2 or 3 thoughts. Computing through there, and I overthink shit. I overthink shit still. I still
yeah.
overthink shit, and it affects my everyday life, man. But you know what? Until we recognize it, how can we fix it?
That's right.
You know.
That's true.
So,
Yeah, I'm
and I
just
did, and I actually got to say that I had a real good holiday season because
you did.
I recognized it from last year, the feelings, and I recognized what
Yeah,
I really recognized was what it did to my wife, and
yeah,
that I
yeah.
wasn't good with that. I mean, what it did to her, I
That's right.
wasn't good at that.
Fixed
And
it. That's right.
you know,
That's right.
so this year I made a conscious effort, even though it felt like I had to plan to be excited. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's a kind of weird, but it'll get better. You know what I mean? It will get
that's
better.
right.
It will.
That's
And it
right.
was good this year. It was better. I'll say it was an
Yeah,
improvement, and that's all that I strive for, man. My whole life is to just improve each day a little bit.
yeah.
That's the northerners fucking way right there. You know what I mean? You ain't
That's
fucking
right. That's
if
right.
you ain't trying to fucking be better every day by this much, then you may as well sit your ass down. You know what
When
I'm
I
saying?
found out, man, it don't even take a whole lot of energy to be better. All it takes
It
is just,
don't, man. If you do two
you know,
push-ups today, do three tomorrow.
well, yeah,
You know what
you
I
know,
mean? That's
man,
it. You
you
know?
know, that's what I found out and figured out, man. You know,
Yeah.
some people make it seem like it take more than what it's supposed to do, but it's
Yeah,
not.
like you're
You
gonna
know?
fucking strangle yourself to do it.
Yeah,
The thing is, man, is what you're gonna do is find out that your body and your mind is capable of much, much more than what you thought it ever could be.
yeah,
And that's when once you push yourself just a little bit. People. That's the problem, especially nowadays. Nobody's willing to push themselves, and mentally or physically.
yeah.
I work with young people, and it's cool because they're into these riddles. Like
All
these
right.
they're kind of difficult riddles. I mean, some are real difficult, and
Yeah,
I dig the fuck out of it because it's exercising your brain to me. You know what I mean? You got to
yeah.
think. And sometimes I'll be at work, they'll tell me a riddle in the morning, and I'll think 3 whole days at work all day long about that damn riddle. And then I'll get it, after like 4 days. But that whole time, my brain's like it is a muscle, right? You got to
Yeah.
exercise it just like anything else. And the problem
Right.
is all these young kids though over there, they won't do it. They won't partake. They'll give about
Yeah.
5 seconds worth of effort, and I don't, like whatever, man. Let your shit just sit up there and do nothing. And
Uh-huh.
what I mean? Nobody's willing to push themselves, man. Nobody's willing,
Yeah.
unless it's in a negative direction. People are more than willing to do that,
Yeah.
push their negative shit.
Yeah. That's easy to push.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
It is
a lot
easy
of
to
people
push.
feed into negativity. I don't understand that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
I
understand that at all. You know,
just,
I just I'm on the constant thing of trying to stay positive, man.
yeah,
No matter
you
what.
got
You
to.
feel me? Yeah.
You got to. And you know what? That'll, just like you just said, constant. And that's the
Yeah.
key word right there, constant, because that
I'm
means
not
it's
gonna
going to
let
occupy all
anyone.
your time. You
Yeah.
ain't going
I'm
to
not
have no
gonna let.
windows.
Yeah.
My
I'm
uncle
not
used
gonna
to
let
tell me like
anybody
this.
steal my joy.
My uncle was always doing time in and out, and he used to tell me like this. If you want to fucking do your thing, you got to carry lunch pail. And he
Yeah.
meant got to have a job. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and the reason why is because you got to occupy your time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Otherwise, if you have windows, that's what he would say. No windows. I can't have windows. You know what I mean? And
Uh,
that's me. I live my life by that. Like, don't give me too big of a window of space. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's why I give a lot of credit to this Dirty Nation, this bakery platform, for me still being on track, because it gave me a place to hang out with like-minded individuals
Yeah.
on a Friday night instead of running
That's
out to the
right.
streets. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's big right there. It's big. And people say you can't meet nobody legit on the internet. I'll tell you right now, I shot a motherfucker from my neighborhood. Hey,
That's
I
right.
already did the time for it. You know what I mean? And guess what? Not one of them could I fucking really depend on right now. But everybody I met through this shit that are like-minded individuals seeking the same
Mhm.
thing, we all fuck
Yeah.
with each other tough. I could call any one of them right now. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they can call me.
I'm finding that out too on YouTube. You can meet some
Yeah.
good people. You know,
Yeah.
meet some real good people.
Contrary to what the people want you to
Yeah.
believe, y'all, you can meet
Yeah.
some real
Yeah.
people on this shit.
That's
You know,
true.
'cause- yeah,
You know.
because everybody looking for the same thing, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, everybody
Yeah.
looking for this. Well, not everybody, but most of
Yeah.
us, most of us is looking for the same thing. You know,
Yeah.
and when I
Call that
ran,
one
well,
right,
here's
man.
how I found out. I ran across Nate Dogg first through Herc. I seen Nate Dogg and
Yeah.
Herc's interview, and then I started fucking with Nate. But I smoked a
Yeah.
lot of weed, and so he kind of introduced me to Dirt. And
All
I've
right.
been over here fucking with Dirt ever since, man.
Sense. That's
You
right.
know, I,
That's right.
I was able to come tell my story a little bit without judgment.
That's right.
That's a
That's
good
right.
thing, because for a long time I tried to like denounce my whole past, not denounce it, but like I would never tell anybody that I did fucking 14 years. Like, I tried to erase that shit from my
Yeah.
existence, because I was already having a hard time getting the job and everything else. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? It was something that I was hoping would go away, but it was never going to go away, nor should it go away. It
Yeah.
shouldn't go away because it saved my life. You know what I mean?
Hey, watch this, man.
Yeah,
I just told some kids that in a
yeah,
roundabout way, prison saved my life.
it did.
Most people find that hard to believe, but my mother always told me this, man. God will send you someplace he know you'll listen to him at.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Prison saved my life. It helped me put my life in perspective. Now I'm taking advantage of the blessings that he gave me, right?
exactly.
And
And that's what he wants us to do, right?
yeah, you know,
He gave us free will and wisdom, but if you don't use
yeah,
them together, you're gonna blow it big time.
bro, man,
You
I'm
know what
learning how to trust myself.
I mean?
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean,
So
but you're right, bro. It did save your life. I tell people that all the time, man. It saved my life
yeah,
because for a lot of reasons. It taught me how to present and carry myself as a respectable person. At
yeah,
which as a young kid, you're real lucky if you know how to do that. You know what I mean? And so that was one way that I believe that without being humbled, you eventually gonna say the wrong thing in the wrong setting, and it's
yeah,
gonna get you. You know what I mean? So, but once you respect yourself so
yeah,
much that you know want to present yourself as such, then it just becomes automatic that you give that same respect to everybody else you encounter. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that's what it is. Like with me, I tell everybody, you don't got to earn my respect. You got to earn my disrespect. I'm gonna
Yeah.
respect you right off the top. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Until you give me a reason not to. So you got to earn the disrespect. You know what I
That's
mean? For
right.
me, yeah.
Yeah.
But it also
I
saved me because of
say
the
it
era we
like
came from, the 80s and 90s. You know, for sure we'd
yeah.
have got shot if we didn't fucking get locked
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean?
So you know what I'm learning, man. If I can put the same amount of energy I put into going to prison, and I can put in and stand on the streets, I'm gonna stay on the streets.
Man, that's crazy. You just gave me the chills when you said that because I was having a conversation with the sheetrock contractor on the job site the other day. He's a white man, but he did a lot of time in the pen too, and he owns this business, right? And it's kind of glows in him still. You can tell that he's got a past. I can tell. Maybe the normal person couldn't tell, but I could tell. And so I'm talking to him. I'm like, man, that's amazing. You did this. And I gave him my story that when I came on, I worked with a contractor, and he calls me to this day and says, whenever you want to get your license, I want to pay for it. And I told him, I keep telling myself I can't do it. You know, I'm a convict or this or that. And that man told me bullshit. He goes, he goes, if you just put, and I was like, I already know where you're going with this. I go, if I put into what I did to the other way into this,
Yeah.
because he goes, look, this used to be our hustle. Now this is our hustle. He goes, if we put into this what we put into
Man.
that, and he goes, half, bro. So what you just said right now about putting the same amount, this man told me just half. Just put in half of what we put into that lifestyle into this. You know what I mean? And you will make it. He says, will it be easy? He said, no, I was beating people up on a job site that owed me money at first. He goes, but then I found out it was better to send an email and keep the job.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you're probably right, you know? So
Yeah.
I was like, good for you, man. That gives us hope. You know what I mean? So what you just said, man, that really gave me
Man.
chills because I just had this conversation. That's what that man said. Just put half of it, half of what you put into that life, put it into this one. You know?
Man. And that's what we our own biggest hindrance, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody prevent us from doing nothing but ourselves.
Right.
You
Now I
know,
will say the systems played a big
don't
part,
need.
though. You know,
Yeah.
like they didn't have to do us the way they did us. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to, but since they did, you know, now we're our own biggest hindrance. You're right.
Yeah. We got to stand up and be
I
happy,
am.
man. That's what
I
I'm
know I
doing.
am, man. Yeah, it's like
You know?
I find myself apologizing to people that I'm not even I don't even feel sorry for whatever I did to them, but I feel bad for the way I presented myself. You know what I mean? So I find myself apologizing to people because I respect me, not them. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
man, the shit really is different, man. It's but it's good. It's good. 13 years, I'm coming up on the equal number. I got till
That's
April,
right.
man.
That's
April,
right.
I'm gonna hit that equal.
That's right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right, man. I'm proud of you, man, for that one.
Thank you.
You know, I'm just trying to got a busy day tomorrow. I'm just glad I'm working, man. Got a
I'm
good
glad
job.
you're working too, man.
You
That's
know,
the work is there. The work is always there, but it's
people
never
just
gonna
don't
knock
want to
on
go
your
get it.
door. It's never gonna knock on your door and wake you up from the couch, guys, and tell
And
you.
watch this, man. I live in Lancaster, right? But my job is in LA. So I got to
Yeah.
stay in LA to the weekend.
Yeah, because
You
of
know?
the damn traffic and shit.
Yeah, you know.
Fucking
So
parking
shit.
lot. Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so
man.
it's cool, man.
You
You
know.
know, it's cool.
I used to play that too when I first got out. See, when I first fucking came, I wanted to try drugs and shit that I never tried. You know what I mean? Because I came from the era where Northerners didn't use drugs in there. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so I wanted to try that, and I tried it, and it didn't work out for me. But
That's a good
during
thing.
that, during that time of trying all that bullshit, I hang on, let's see.
You love that weed, though, I bet.
Yeah, man, this is. Hey, I never smoked it in there, never.
All right, all right.
Yeah,
I can't smoke a blunt, man. I might hit a joint
yeah, I
2 or 3
can't.
times to be hot.
I was on the blunt shit. I'm still on it. Like they're addicting them blunts, man. It's a bad
Yeah,
fucking deal. But it's a bad deal for me. I start getting hoarse when I fuck with them because I smoke
yeah,
cigarettes still. You know,
yeah. I got to stop that, but I still do, man.
I gotta
I
stop them
still do.
cigarettes, man. Shit, man,
I'm
it's
gonna buy
hard though.
me a
And right
gallon
now,
of
I don't
Hennessy.
even
I
feel
get paid
myself.
on the 25th. I'm gonna buy a big old gallon of Hennessy.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
That's gonna hold. No, that'll hold me for about 2 months. But I like drinking cognac and smoking cigars sometimes. You know?
Oh yeah, or a blunt. That's what I've been thinking. Maybe cognac. Me
Yeah,
and CDC have been trying to figure out something that complements the weed real good. You know, a
yeah,
nice little.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
Well, you know,
and tequila's not that. You know, I love
man, I
tequila, but
got
it's
some
not gonna.
cousins.
It's
They
not
drink
gonna
the shit out
complement the
that
weed at all.
tequila. Yeah, they drink that tequila,
You need
smoke
something,
that weed,
you know, something with some vanilla hint or like
the
something
next
like
flavor.
cognac, something with some maple, some flavor and shit. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. Try that Ciroc. Shot at that new Ciroc.
Yeah. Have you tried it?
Yeah, it's all right. It's all
Is it?
right. Yeah, it's all right.
I
You
seen a
know,
thing on
I'm gonna
one of
go
those
get
social
me a beer
medias. It
when I
was
get
about
through with this. That's gonna be that's what's gonna put me to sleep. A nice ice cold beer.
oh beer shit. I got mine right here. You know.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go get me a
Salute.
Miller's High Life. Oh, you
Oh
drinking
shit!
Coronas?
Hell
Not
yeah! He
bad.
said the high life. Man, you went old school on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me a Miller's High Life, man. No,
Hell
but
yeah!
shit,
I fuck with it.
cause I got to go to sleep, man. I gave you
Hey,
enough
I got
time.
to do that too, man. 4 o'clock comes fast in the morning.
Yeah, hey,
Hey,
watch
love you,
this. I
homeboy.
got to be there at 10. So I
Yeah,
guess we're gonna really be doing something. It's a lineup for us tomorrow. I guess he's finna give us our schedule, some new schedules or something,
yeah.
right? But I
Hell
enjoyed
yeah.
this bad, and
Yeah, hell yeah. It's always a pleasure, OG.
I hope I
Shit.
get a donation. I always been thinking
Hey,
about you when Dirk called me. I say, man, what my boy Bad at, man?
yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
You know, yeah.
Tell,
Yeah.
tell your client, tell your audience, man, I appreciate the donation. I don't care what it is, man. We just
Hey,
two
we
hundred
gonna
dollars short.
hey, something gonna happen. I guarantee
All
it.
right,
You know what I
man.
mean?
I
Hey,
love y'all, Bad.
one love, homeboy. Love you too, man. Keep
All
doing
right,
what you're doing.
I'm
Keep
gonna try
pushing for
to. Thank you.
positive. You know what I mean?
All right, thank
It
you.
ain't gonna be easy, but that shit wasn't easy either. You know what I mean?
Say it again, man. Thank you.
Yep. You know what I'm talking about? All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. If anybody's on chance, you're gonna go to the end zone. What up, Fusco? You're gonna go to the other side way or what? Because unless one he's gonna come up here. Droops, what's up, Droops? Where you at? Well, you got to be a Hoto man for all of a sudden, you know. Insta. All right, let's do it then. Hey, y'all. One love. If he's on the other side, I'll see you over there. If not, fuck you, or else we'll see you tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. Hey, y'all, stay safe. I don't even know who's in here. Looks like Chance and Jason, Droops. My main dudes right there. You know what I mean? Oh, and zone. Shit, we got the fucking core in this bitch. We got the core in this bitch. Makes me want to kind of like this joint again for a minute. Chance, you gonna be on the IG or what? I'm gonna come over there then. Jay, salute, homie. How's everything? Which which riddle? I got a couple of them, man. I got a really good one, but I got to figure out the answer first. Chuck that riddle in the ditch. All right, let's go. Manana. Right here.